Hey, what's going on, guys? Dante Walker here, and what I like to do on this channel is I like to educate you guys so you can understand the implications and the risk that you're taking when you invest into cryptocurrency, so that you can make smarter and more well-informed decisions and ultimately make more money. So if you like videos like this, make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and you subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. Now, as of lately, you guys know that Bitcoin and Ethereum have been making absolutely massive life-changing gains for many people, and many people are becoming rich on paper. And let's emphasize on paper, because more important than making the money is strategically keeping the money. And what I'm talking about here, if you guys may know, on my channel is we like to be smart money. We don't like to FOMO in at the top when media hype and these kind of things are at an all-time high. And a lot of you guys may know that we were accumulating, in this case, Ethereum. I accumulated a lot of Ethereum here at the fair value, and also around here under the fair value. So if you guys don't know what these lines are, these are bull market support bands. Now I'm going to go to Bitcoin really quick here just to kind of explain this to you. But these bull market support bands are our 20-week EMA and our 20-week SMA and our 21-week EMA. And the reason why we use these lines, I'll go back to 2018. So as you guys can see here, in the bull market, we tend to bounce off the 20-week EMA and the 21-week SMA, and we tend to break below this line. It tends to be bad news bears for a while, and then when we're above, we tend to be in a bull market cycle. So also too, on a day-to-day basis, it's very hard to predict cryptocurrency prices. In my opinion, it's a random walk, but when we take a long-term overview perspective of things in a macro perspective, then we can actually start to see patterns and start to see momentum shifts in the markets and then take advantage. So that's why we use this 21-week EMA and 20-week SMA, these bull market supports. And like I said, there's been some crazy moves in cryptocurrency lately. Bitcoin and Ethereum have been making absolutely massive moves. And actually, if you guys don't know, one of the coins too, I just want to show you guys this really quick. One of the coins that I called in my 1000x altcoins video is went up as much as like 600% in like 30 days. So what am I talking about here? So I'll just take a look at this one really quick. This was one of my altcoins, my number one altcoins in that video. That video came out on December 10th. So if we measure this from December 10th here, you guys can see from the bottom on December 10th, we went up on January 19th. We went up as high as 462%. I know that's hard to read, but it's 462% there. And today, and this is like again in like 30 days, right? And today we're up. Yesterday we closed at 360%. So again, over 400% in 30 days. And a lot of times this can be life-changing money for people. Some of you guys may be, I had a guy comment on my channel as well with Zilliqa. He invested $10,000 with Zilliqa in the beginning phases, and that one went up 17,000% in the last 1 year. And he's sitting on like $1.6 million right now. So this is what I'm talking about. You guys, you don't want to be sitting on life-changing gains and then absolutely watch it go to zero. And believe it or not, this is what most people do. So if you don't secure your profits, you're going to be kicking yourself for the rest of your life. Now, how many people, if we go back to the 2018 bull run again, how many people do you think would have rather have taken profits, along the way here, than to let things ride all the way down here? And as you guys can see here, we didn't reach these levels again until 2021, actually very recently. And that's why it's strategically important. And a lot of people, were hodl gang, and now they're working at McDonald's at these times, right? Now, some people did hold on, but a lot of people, they sold at these levels. Unfortunately, they bought at the top, or they bought in the middle here, and then they sold at the bottom. And, we went to a years-long bear market after that. And you don't want to be that sad story, right? When you up and you have this massive life-changing gains, you want to make sure that you strategically take profits. But the thing is, it's really hard to know when to take profits, right? Like, you don't want to sell too early, but also you don't want to miss life-changing profits. And also too, something that we do is even more than these massive corrections. We have 30% corrections. Like, let me show you guys here, 30% corrections. This is a 40% correction by Ethereum. This is another 50% correction from Ethereum. This is another, 30% correction. So we have these corrections, cryptocurrency can be very volatile. What I'm gonna do is now show you guys how we take advantage of each correction and each kind of like parabolic move and reinvest our bags at the fair value. Like I said, on this channel, we like to be smart money. And, we're picking up a lot of our bags at the fair value or under the fair value. Now, again, if you guys don't know what the fair value is, it's going to be our 20 week that we talked about here. So we're picking up a lot of Ethereum here. And we are picking up a lot of Ethereum like at these points, right? We want to be smart money. We don't want to be, dumb money foaming in at the top. Again, it could work out if you invest at these levels. It doesn't mean things can't work out if you invest at these levels, but you're just incurring a lot more potential risk. And that's not what we want to do. We want to be smart money. We don't spend all this time, investing at these levels just to FOMO in at the top, right? So you guys need a strategy, and the strategy that I use is DCA buying and DCA selling. Now, I explained that. Now I'm going to explain this to you guys what DCA buying is and selling. Now I made a segment perfectly breaking down what DCA buying is and selling. So I'm going to play that clip for you guys now. Now in the clip, I talk about with Zilliqa, but you can just apply this to Ethereum or any coin for that matter. It absolutely works for any thing that you're cryptocurrency that you're buying. So my next tip is when you do buy Zilliqa, make sure you use dollar cost averaging to do so. So what is dollar cost averaging? Dollar cost averaging is a strategy to reduce the impact of volatility by spreading out your fund purchases over a predetermined period of time, so you're not buying in crypto at a high price point. When you buy crypto such as Zilliqa, it's literally impossible to mark the exact point of the dip to know when to buy unless you're the top 1% of super seasoned and experienced traders. And even those guys, like anyone, can be wrong from time to time, which means most people are relying on absolute randomness and luck when they buy into crypto, which is stupid. So instead of doing that, let's say I wanted to buy $1,000 of Zilliqa. I would spread that out over, for this example, let's say 1 month and buy $250 worth of Zilliqa once per week to keep it simple for this example. I'm averaging out my risk and buying in at different price points, thus decreasing my volatility over time. But does this really work? Well, if you look at these charts, we can see what the results of dollar cost averaging would have been versus lump sum buying in different times, different years, and in different stages of market cycles. And the results are, if you started dollar cost averaging at the all-time high of 2014, you would have at this point still be heavily outperforming lump sum buying with 1,174% for dollar cost averaging versus 828% for lump sum buying. And also you would have accumulated a lot more Bitcoin by dollar cost averaging. If you would have started to invest in Bitcoin around the all-time high of 2017, following the bear market so far with lump sum buying, you would be at an 81% loss on your capital versus a DCA investor would have only lost 54% on the investment capital. So all in all, the lump sum investor was still at a 55% loss, while the DCA investor is at a 34% profit. So this strategy is absolutely critical. It does not rely on luck and doesn't take much skill or effort. Also, many crypto platforms such as Binance allow you to invest automatically using certain time intervals, so you don't have to rely on remembering or discipline to make your DCA investments. I have a link to Binance in my description and in my pinned comments. If you guys are interested, you can get an extra 10% on your initial deposit. Now this will really help you noobs who like to FOMO into a project when everything is green and the hype is super high. So then you sell your car and you take out a loan to buy some crypto only to get wrecked. If you use this strategy, your risk will be averaged out and you'd be okay most of the time. So far to date, dollar cost averaging would have been a lot more predictable, profitable, and stable. So for example, for me right now, I know Bitcoin is in a bubble and it's overdue for a correction. And when it starts going red, I will DCA into Bitcoin over a month or maybe even over 2 weeks and buy the dip at different price points so that I can get the most bang for my buck before it takes back off like a racehorse. that's what you guys should do when you buy Zilliqa. So now that you guys know what DCA buying and DCA selling is, like I said, we want to strategically take advantage. Like when we recognize, again, when we look at the 20-week moving average, right? And we look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, because you guys know Ethereum is just a slave to what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin is a market, just absolutely truth. If you guys look here, you guys can see, you know, we were flirting with the 20-week SMA. We had with the 20-week bull market supports, we had a couple points where we came a little bit above it here, but then we kind of came back and corrected. But as you guys can see here, in a short amount of time, you know, starting around November, and particularly around December 23rd, we had these crazy parabolic moves, and we came way off the 20-week, our bull market supports, you know, in a very, very short amount of time, right? So again, right, we're very high extended off the bull market supports right now. I mean, we can still fall another, what? Let's see here today, the bull market support for Ethereum. We can still fall another 60% and still actually have the bull market still be intact, and that price would conclude to like $643, right? So we're still extremely overextended right now, to be quite honest. So again, when we see these parabolic moves like this in short periods of time, and come over here with Bitcoin as well, same thing happened with Bitcoin, you know, flirting with the 20-week, and then all of a sudden we just see this crazy spike in parabolic moves. Again, when we see this crazy moves in short amount of time, historically speaking, the last time we had such a crazy parabolic move was in 2018, right? Like we see it. This is the last time we had a crazy parabolic move like this, and then we had a serious correction. And you know, that doesn't mean that's exactly what's going to happen this time, but you know, when we have this crazy short-term parabolic moves, you know, it's just something that is potentially very, very risky. So what we like to do is, when personally, when I was starting to see that this was risky, you know, you can sell what we call, when we say DCA selling, you can sell 20% of your bags on the way here. Like I said, you know, I'm up 300, 400%, right? And if you guys, you know, invest in 5K, 10K, maybe you want to lock in some of those profits. So maybe we sell 20% here, we sell 20% here, and you can sell 20% every 24 hours. You can sell 30% every 24 hours. You can sell, you know, or you can even sell like, you know, 20, 30% every 1 week. What I like to do is just set up automatically with my broker, or you can do it yourself automatically as well. But you can set it up every you know, 1-2 days, especially when things are getting overextended, and you want to set up like I like to do 20%, so 20%, and then you sell 20% of your bag here, you sell 20% here, and then you want to sell some on the way down, right? And this way, when you get at the top of this way, you're selling all the way at the along the way to the top, because again, we don't know what can happen, right? I mean, this thing could even though Ethereum is correcting right now, we could, you know, correct here, come back down for a little bit, and then keep going up, right? And if that happens, then we'll sell some more of our bag along the way. And as it comes down back to the fair value at the accumulation phase, then that's what we would do. So again, you want to sell, you know, not all of your bag, but 20%, let's say, depending on how overextended things are, 20% every 24 hours, every 48 hours, every 3 days. It doesn't have to be 20% if you guys want to sell more or less. That can be, you know, that's up to you, but this is just a strategy that I use to ensure that I'm locking in my profits and that I'm taking it. And you guys don't actually have to sell to USD. You can sell to other altcoins as well. And if you do this correctly, again, if you go up here, let's say, for example, here, let's say here. So let's say you DCA sold the top, and then you DCA bought the bottoms. I mean, this one correction, this is the equivalent of you increasing your bags up to 36%. Now, again, you're not going to always sell all the way at the top. But you get it when you're increasing your bags, you know, 20, 30%, you know, each time. Once you start to recognize, you're not going to time every single bubble correctly, but once you start to recognize and understand what bubbles are forming, you know, you can really start to, you know, you can really start to increase your bags. And this is just something that you guys really want to, you know, get in the habit of doing, because, like I say, you don't want to watch your profits disappear overnight. Or if you guys, you know, you have a certain amount of ROI that you hit, and you want to take profits. Let's say, for example, you know, I went up 400%, I went up 200%. Maybe at that point you would sell 20% of your bags there, or 30% of your bags there. Just know that you have to have some kind of strategy in place that you can use, and DCA selling and buying is a very strong part of your strategy. Also, too, you want to set stop losses again, so you can sell on the way down. Maybe you sell 60% of your bag here, and then you can reinvest the dip. you know, when it drops 30%, 40%, because like I said, this stuff is volatile. You know, 30%, 20%, 40% corrections, you know, can happen, and that's just a part of the game. Now, if you guys are still here watching, like I said, I'm going to be giving away $100 worth of Ethereum. All you have to do to enter that contest is comment ETH 100 below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, comment ETH 100 below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. And when we hit 100, when we hit 5,000 subscribers, I will be giving away that $100 worth of Ethereum. And if you guys like this video, I'll be making other videos of showing you guys exactly some examples of some trades where I was able to increase my bags of Ethereum and or Bitcoin or whatever coin that have you. But in this case, it was Ethereum, because I'm trying to increase my bag holdings. I was able to increase my holdings up to 70%. And if you make these moves, you can increase your bag, you know, 2, 3, 4x, or possibly a lot more by the end of the year. So if you guys want to know how I'm doing that and cycling between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, etc., make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I have some great content coming for you guys. Also, I'll be showing you guys how you can earn interest on your crypto profits. And you know, as things are getting heated up in the market, you can actually, you know, take and put some of your profits to the side and earn interest through use of USD stablecoins and all this kind of stuff. So I got some really great content for you guys. Again, make sure you subscribe, you like, comment ETH 100, and that'll be pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, peace out, and talk soon.